another vlog. Today's vlog is going to consist of an evening routine, and it is 6:37 right now. Already 2 hours late on dinner. I'm about to get that started very quickly. Tonight we're having fried chicken thighs and mashed potatoes and green beans. Ooh. Now listen, we are very off schedule right now. Usually we would have had a meal like this already prepped, planned, and cooked 2 hours ago. Very wild upstairs. I hear the baby crying. Emery just woke up from her nap about an hour and a half ago, so she's upstairs playing. My husband's still trying to work and edit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get dinner started. So if a lot of y'all didn't know, me and Robert are full-time content creators. We create, produce, shoot, edit, all the above, all things content every single day. With that, we also have 2 kids because we are both at home. It makes it pretty easy as far as the load of having 2 kids and working at the same time on pretty much the same projects. We have a really good balance on if maybe one person has to step away to maybe do a voiceover, maybe get a certain shot, you know, the other parent will kind of come in, help support, take over the kids, put the kids down for a nap, throw them somewhere in the corner, put the TV on. Anything that'll kind of get them out the way. All jokes aside though, we work very, very, very well together. The schedule tonight is supposed to look like this. After dinner, we're gonna take the girls up, get them bathed, washed, in the bed, no later than 9. So that means I have about 45 minutes to make this entire meal. In the past, we used to be in the bed by 8, 9 o'clock, and we were on a very strict schedule because Robert was physically going to a job. But now that we no longer have that, we are a lot more disciplined with what time we still do go to sleep. So I'm trying to go for an old school vibe with these chicken thighs. So I'm going to put them in some flour. I'm about to season this flour with some salt, pepper, garlic. Earlier today, Rob had a wake-up call that we're not doing as much as we could do on YouTube. When you think about it, he was right. We post 2 shorts a day. That's cool. And we post a long form once a week. If that, we could be doing so much more. And we realize that. And so we're just turning it up a notch. And we're turning it up a notch. We're really going to just pour it all into YouTube, something that we should have been doing and hadn't been, especially with the grace that God has been giving us for the last 3 months. We just don't want to look back and regret the time that we didn't utilize. And I think that it was so good that we had that realization today, because I feel like if it would have came any later, it'd have been too late. Just finished seasoning the chicken. As you can see, I got my whole little setup. Baby, I got 3 burners going. Princess, girl, you ready for your royal meal, huh?
Thank you.
Thank you. God.
For. Yeah. to go way down is take a 90 cup and put bubbles in the moon.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, it's the same purpose. I took the master word needs a 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you go in the school, she doesn't go to school.
Emery is in this phase right now where she's just having a hard time listening to the very basics. The basics. Sit down. Eat your food. No talking with your mouth full. Go to the bathroom. Go pee-pee. Like the very, very basics. It's always fought back with some sort of sassy rebuttal. And it's a hard struggle, honestly. And I know that it's a hard struggle for Robert too. And it can be just mentally draining. It can be physically draining, just constantly repeating the same thing, thinking the same thing. Like, it's just all draining. So let's have a better day tomorrow, no?
Mm-hmm.
High five. Just take it day by day.
Rest of the time.
Did you really like the chicken tonight?
Yeah, the chicken was really good.
I mean, when I tell you I seasoned it, you gonna see.
This
You gonna
gravy,
see?
this gravy turned out really, really.
You did a really good job making it.
I didn't.
You did.
I just helped stir
That.
it. Literally.
That's.
Mashed potatoes was good. How was your day overall?
This morning I woke up feeling so lazy. I mean, when we had our long conversation on the couch and then we were like, let's get up. And I just still couldn't get up. This is before we even took our showers.
Yeah.
I was just so tired. I think I was just feeling depleted, and I had the feelings of the worrying and the anxieties. And
What do you think replenishes you?
what replenishes me? I think when we're sitting down upstairs in the Zen zone.
That replenishes you?
Yes.
What
Whether
about
you're
it?
on
Is
the
it just-
like whether you're still on the computer or you're playing the game, or I'm just sitting on the floor behind you, not doing anything, and I'm about to fall asleep. That truly replenishes me. But just us being together, sitting down, just still.
Yeah.
It just feels so good. I quite literally get revived of like, and then we talk, and sometimes we don't even talk, and it still just it fills me. It fills me up.
Okay.
It fills me up. Ooh, that was a good question. What replenishes you?
I think what replenishes me, and I kind of learned this very recently, I think being understood
Okay.
replenishes me.
Okay.
I think when we're able to have conversations and I'm able to express how I feel, and I'm able to tell you, I'm able to, one, have the space to express how I feel.
Okay.
And when I know that you received it, and even if you don't have, even if it's not a question, or even if it's not something that requires feedback, just knowing that you received it and that you understood how you understood what I expressed in that moment, whether it be feelings, whether it be a thought, whether it be a plan or a mission, the fact that you understood it revives me. I just feel restored after a long day. It's like just being understood, being known. It's something about being known.
It's something about being known.
Yeah, it lifts me up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that we both have something to do with us being replenished or revived. I love that. I think after our conversation where we talked some life into ourselves, especially you, when you took that time to really sit still and just be in silence.
Yeah.
And you came out with the idea of what we need to do.
This is dirty.
Yes, it's dirty. It turned me up. I'm like, okay, let me go get a clear SD card and a new battery. Let me go record this vlog.
I think that's the power. I think that's one of the very unique, underrated powers of being marriage. I think that's one of the underrated powers of being in relationship and in a marriage specifically. When you really know somebody intimately, you have the power to really be able to speak life into them because you know their deepest insecurities. You know what can turn them up. You know the things that can bring them down. So it's like you have a little bit of power to be able to like speak directly and pour directly into that person and speak life. It's really powerful.
Yes.
It's something that you can't really get from situationships or temporariness. It's like, I think that's the beauty of really knowing somebody. Like it has its pros and cons, right? Because like to get to know somebody intimately, then you have to see their flaws. You have to see the dark side, and that could be hurtful and that could be painful. But it's also a beautiful thing because you know how to specifically lift them up with words. You know how to just empower them with words. And I think
that's exactly what you did.
Yeah, that's an underrated that I don't hear talked about much.
In
like
marriage.
How you can really, because we talked about like being able to pray for your spouse and stuff like that. But like, man, just simply having a conversation and pulling them to the side and being like, yo, you got this. And being able to speak life into their insecurities or being able to humble them and hold them accountable as well. Like being able to like to even out your spouse with words is so dope. That's dope.
That is exactly what you did today, by the way.
Yeah, I think today it's just like that clarity. Like we ain't did nothing yet. You know what I mean? Like we got so much more to give and we have so much more to say. I've been like thinking about this season, especially when it comes to our YouTube family and our socials. It's like, I feel like there's so much more that we can give. Yeah. I feel like they're still getting to know us. And I feel like we got to really put ourselves out there to
so that they can
know us. Yeah. Cause I love the videos that we do, the voiceover videos. I love just the videos where it's just music and stuff and they get to see you. But I think we are going to really break that threshold when they actually get to hear us talking.
Yep, what we're talking about.
Yes, and talking at them. Like, getting to know our quirks and our little fidgets and our ums and how we just do stuff, right? I think you really get to know a person and that just comes with just putting out more content, the right content.
Yes.
So that's what I'm excited to do more of. And it just goes to show that there's so much more to give. Like we are not done.
And like you said today, we really haven't gotten started.
Yeah.
We really haven't gotten started.
Like there's another level, like with the time that we have and how God has blessed us with this time. It's such a unique period in our lives that we could say like, yo, we had 3 months to
really lock it in. And that's what I was telling
and change our lives.
That's what I said.
Up to 6 months, like January 15th, Feb, March, April, May, here we are, June. We're about to tap into 5 months. So it's like, I'm really trying to change some stuff. You know what I mean? In 6 months, they say that you can change your life. And
I think that this is the 6th month.
This is our 6 months that's really gonna change our lives.
Yes.
Change the trajectory of how we do stuff, how our family does stuff, and it's beautiful.
All right, y'all. We We did it. It is 10 o'clock on the dot, and just like I said, about 9:30, almost 10, we will begin working. For the most part, I just needed to finish scheduling a lot of the content that we've already pre-recorded. We have upped our shorts and our TikToks to 3 a day. You know, this just goes back to what I said earlier of how we have the time to do it, and so this is just us applying ourselves more. My goal is to have a minimum of 3 shorts a day. Anything else after that is just chef's kiss. This is us exiting the night out, and we'll see y'all tomorrow, literally.